It's ominous. It's ominous.
Oh
We're here, folks. Welcome, folks.
What's up? What's up?
I want to give us a coining. Like we need a tag, like the most dangerous podcast, the most outrageous podcast.
Yeah. The bad boys of comedy.
They did that already. I think Diddy's gonna sue us for that.
Damn.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
I'm sorry.
Welcome, folks. We're here. It's Vino Veritas. We got Drew Grizzly here.
What's up, y'all?
And we got a special guest today.
Yes.
Mr. Franco Harris.
He's a very great guy.
He's the Fresh Drunken Stone tour.
Yes, check that out. They'll be everywhere. I wish I could name the dates, but I don't know that many cities.
They're all over
the place.
They
did no research.
No, he's all over the country. He just crushed Virginia Beach Funny Bone, the Richmond Funny Bone. He crushed my show, the Hot Dog Money Comedy Series. He's making his rounds around VA, laying pipe and not taking no wife.
Yes.
That's how we move.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I love Virginia Beach. It's been amazing.
Virginia Beach is amazing.
I got laid last night. It was great.
That's
Virginia Beach taking it.
That is that Southern hospitality.
Amen.
I showed him the video of the girl. I was leaving the show yesterday. We were smoking a blunt in the car, and I was like, I gotta go. And he's like, what? He's like, yeah, I gotta go. I was like, if you could see what I'm seeing right now. He's like, let me see the video. And I showed him, and he's like, God damn. And I'm like, yeah,
you gotta go.
She put a whole dildo in her mouth. The balls and everything. I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know dildos came with balls, but some people like that.
Yeah, some people like that ball smacking against their butthole.
And it was easy. There was no gag. There was no pain on her face. No tears coming out of her eyes. She did.
I want to shake your head, sir. Congratulations.
The dildo's still in the room.
Oh.
She messaged me today. She goes, did I leave my dildo there? And I was like, I don't know. And then I looked behind the bed and I was like, yeah, your dildo's here.
What color?
It's purple.
Purple.
I love how enthusiastically he said that. Purple.
Purple. It was purple. That's what's up.
I watched the video as well, and she did perform.
You watched the video?
I had to.
That's DJ Practice over there, y'all. I'm sorry, I forgot DJ Practice in the building.
We also got
Laura Batty in the building.
Producer Tidewater tonight.
Yes, producer Tidewater tonight. She came through. She said she want to sit in, see what we do over here at Vino's Veritas.
Got her feet out and shit like a white girl.
She's just here for the wine. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it's not open yet.
We didn't get that part of the business yet. Okay, let's get to that part of the business. Today's Vino of the day.
There's one out there.
It is a good red rosé by Livingston, and of course, as always, we get 3 quarts or better because we be drinking.
Yes.
And this is some good shit for if like I say, I like to get frugal looks if niggas come to your house and they just got a cup and no coins. And this is good. You can give them some of this. It's very affordable.
So much
$15 in Walmart.
Woo!
Yes, $15.
That's a steal.
That's a fucking steal.
I don't like wine that's cheaper than gas. Like I don't like wine that you pay less than you have to fill up your tank. That's not my thing. But I'll drink it.
It's gonna warm up something. Let's get to pouring. And I prefer. I'm always a big fan of twist off top wine because sometimes you don't have.
You never know
that corkscrew, and you just gotta make do with what you got.
Try to open it with a toenail or.
No, there's techniques you can use a boot and then beat the bottom of the boot. You can poke it in if you need to.
But I'm here for it.
Yes, it's very good.
Ooh,
by the way, I tried that boot technique.
Yeah.
That shit did not work. I don't know if this bottle of wine was too good.
Have you ever tried a stiletto?
No.
Like a high heel shoe?
Practice, you need one?
Oh man, you get like a real skinny high heel shoe that's at least like 3 inches long.
Well,
and
cheers to
then
Vino's
you
Veritas.
stomp
Salud to Vino's Veritas.
Cheers. Cheers. You can just be the hand that comes into the camera.
Yeah, it comes into the view.
Like the porno.
I wasn't gonna say the porno. I was gonna say the hand that bitches take pictures of when they're at raves.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
The one that's
Come
like
with
holding,
me,
the holding hand.
Yes.
My porno game
Basic bitches.
My porno game is evolving. I'm glad you said something about that.
Can I ask you a question though? Because your question is a really interesting question that I always like to ask people when it comes to porn. I love porn. But one of my favorite questions is like, do you like amateur porn
Yes.
or production porn?
No.
Amateur porn.
Like, I like to see, like, what's on the TV in the background, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yo, Seinfeld was on? That was like at 11:30,
I like to see
yo.
what music they're playing. I like to hear what music they're playing. I heard, like, you're talking.
I feel like music gets in the way, like for instance, if I'm watching an amateur porn video and there's, like, a song that goes to the video, I'm done.
No, I'm out.
I like it.
I want to hear them known, you know?
I personally like it when I'm watching like some ebony amateur porn.
Yeah.
I like to see what kind of head wrap she's gonna be wearing. How long into the fucking is the head wrap gonna stay on?
Listen, I have this feeling that
The kids gonna walk in the middle.
I feel like we like it because it's like that's how we really have sex.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not.
That's fine.
Like I remember one time I saw a porno, like they were watching like the Super Bowl and I was like, yo, I know, like I knew what it was when that happened.
No, I seen a porno where the dude, he's like, shh, and he's stroking, he's like, shh.
Yeah,
And that's real sex to me. Like, we're trying to be quiet so these kids don't wake up.
Shut up. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. My mom's house. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
And you just hear a little man at the door, Mommy, where the milk at? I need some milk for my
Dog, that
cereal.
shit's ass backwards because he'd be like, shut the fuck up, but he'd be hitting harder.
See, my thing is that I feel like
I'd be like, how are you?
I feel like the women in production porn aren't having fun.
Some
The
of
women in
them.
production
No,
porn
they're
aren't
working
having
hard.
fun. No, they're working. Like,
They're
you
working
can,
very,
you
very
can
hard.
tell, like, there's no lubrication in there. You know
I
what I'm saying?
personally tried some of the positions they go into.
Oh,
That's work.
That's work,
yeah.
You try to reverse cowgirl? There's only been one time that has not hurt my dick. And I guess that one was a professional.
I'm guessing she
She
put
was a professional.
her feet on the bed. That's what it is. When they try to ride you reverse cowgirl with their knees, you can't do anything from your knees. Think about it. They won't even let Kaepernick take a knee.
So
What are you gonna do for your knees?
Have you guys ever seen VR porn?
Yes,
No, I
fucks me
haven't.
up. I seen it one time. Fuck me up.
Okay. I had a really cool experience that I'd love to share with you guys. It was one of my ex-girlfriends. I'm not gonna say her name, but
Say it.
I had no hell.
If this story's about
No.
email us at ComedicTherapyLife@gmail.com. You don't got. We'll keep it anonymous. Just be like, I'm the guy Franco was talking about.
Yeah. So I had a VR headset, and I found out about VR porn, and like she goes. And the video is like a video, like it, like for instance, like if you're laying down and you look to your left, you're looking out a window, okay? And like you look to your right, like you're like in a bedroom.
Yeah, you're in the
One of the girls on top of you, and it starts off with her like giving you head and stuff like that. And so what my girlfriend did was she was like, "Yo, let me do what she's doing in the video while like in real life." Like I was like, I'm fucking in. Yeah, let's do this.
That's that 4D.
She just did it. She just did
And the
it.
thing is, you can hear it like in the beginning, like when she's giving head. So she goes, "Oh, all right." So I start to give head and stuff like that. And then like when she goes to get on top, because that's the angle of the video, like the guy just lays there.
Yeah,
and like she gets on top when she gets on top, and it was I felt like I was cheating on her. Like I was just like, this is weird, but this is fucking crazy. It was a really surreal experience, and I definitely recommend it for anybody to do that. For someone
That
who
will
really
end cheating. That will stop people from cheating.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
If you can
absolutely.
just imagine somebody.
Do you know why women cheat though? Do you know why women cheat? And maybe you guys can you guys can chime in on this. Okay. You know why women cheat? Because they're bored. Because they get bored.
They get bored.
Practice, Laura.
Why else?
Laura, practice. What do you say?
But no. But then the solution to that, to not cheating, is what this therapist says. She goes, because here's the thing: women love variety in every other facet of of everything else. Right?
They need 40 pairs of shoes.
You need 40 pairs of shoes when you go out to get with your girls to eat. None of you can decide on an appetizer.
That's not our only way.
Am I wrong? No. But women, am I wrong that women love variety?
No, you're absolutely
Yeah, they do like a spice of life. That's what people like, a spice of life.
Okay, well then that's what she's saying, is that she's like, because of society, because back in the day when we lived in tribes of 100, 150 people, what would happen was, you ever heard the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child? Yeah. Well, it comes from back in the day. If, let's say, she got pregnant and we all lived in the village, she would have sex with other guys in the village, and the more people that thought that was their baby, the more likelihood that the baby grew up to be a leader, to be strong, because 5 guys thought that was their baby throughout the pregnancy, and they had sex with it.
That's the exact opposite now. 5 niggas think that's the baby, that kid has no father. That kid has no father.
No. No, but back in the day, like that's how you knew, and that's what that phrase from where it takes a village to raise a child. So then this lady proposed this series that she goes, women won't tell you if they cheat because they need to confide in you. Okay, because like I've done this at shows where I literally asked, why do women cheat? And all the women, nobody said shit until one of them goes, cause we're bored, and then the other ones are like, girl, that's so true. because a woman won't tell you the truth.
Black men don't cheat. I'ma just keep putting it.
Stop saying that. Divert to the same thing. Black men don't cheat.
Everybody
Yes,
cheats.
we do.
Everybody cheats.
Niggas cheat. Black men don't cheat.
Yes, we do. Everybody cheats.
Shit, I cheat.
I don't cheat. I never cheated on a woman in my life. I will break up with you in a heartbeat if I see something else that I want to do and then be like, you know what? That wasn't even me. Let's bring it back together.
But why?
cheat on the
Because
STD
society
test.
tells you that.
No, because I don't want any miscommunications about my
But it's because of
intentions.
society, though. That's really
It might be because of society, but I also don't want to wake up.
we
tied to
should
the
all
bed.
be, because the feeling is it's a choice. A choice is to not fuck somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Because
hard.
the feeling is I want to fuck everybody.
Yes.
But the choice is you
I don't
don't
wanna
because
fuck
I
everybody.
love you because you're my girlfriend
I don't
because
wanna
you're
fuck
this.
everybody.
That's society. I'm just saying.
Everybody got
A lot of people.
got herpes. I believe someone just tried to
I
convince me that herpes was healed.
Who hasn't had chlamydia?
I haven't.
And I found out a lot of people haven't. I haven't had
I'm
it.
not gonna wood because I've never had any STD.
Look,
Never had one ever.
no shame in my game. I've had it
No, it's cool. I believe
3
you.
times.
You also
Still haven't
slept with
remembered
random women at
times.
festivals, so
3 times. That I know of. I'm not having it now. Who knows? I have no idea.
that ain't smoking a blunt with you awkward. You know that? I just know that you know that. But you my man still. I defend you tooth and nail.
That's true.
But I've been wearing condoms most of the time recently now.
Oh.
I've been trying.
Most of the time recently.
Most of the
that's
time.
Hold on, after the first time you got chlamydia, you were like, let's take chances. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you were like, yeah, whatever, who gives a fuck?
You can't land on black every time. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Sometimes you gotta land on red.
Sometimes you gotta
That's
get
the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But also the smartest shit I've ever heard.
I said to you, let's
you
go.
gotta take chances in life. You gotta take chances. Sometimes if you get AIDS, you get AIDS.
My thing is, I've been trying to
Have a
get you.
good time.
I've been trying to get you to go to the casino for 6 months, but now all of a sudden you can't land on black. You ready to gamble? What the fuck? I've been trying to get this boy to the casino. I'm like, let me
He
teach you black.
gambles with his body.
No, I've been playing Russian roulette with my dick for like 10 years now.
That's too much roulette.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like every time, like you don't worry, like you don't ever look at your dick and go, "Oh man, like what's that?" Like you know what I mean?
No, because it's always been something, you know, clear up.
No, it's not.
I'm
always
telling you,
something
one
that
day
can
you're
clear
gonna
up.
be peeing and you're gonna hear a turd hit the floor,
What is
and
it
you're gonna be
doing?
like, you're gonna hear your dick hit the
I don't know
window.
if you told me this or if I heard this from Andrew Schultz, but if a girl tells you, "Do you have a condom?" You're like, "I don't need a condom," cause she does this for
Oh
everybody.
no, that was Mike Baldwin.
Yeah, but if a girl's like, "You don't need a condom," then I'm like, I should probably put a condom on.
So, did you
Yeah,
say Mike Baldwin, like the comedian?
Yeah.
I heard it from some comedian.
That was Mike Baldwin. I remember.
I thought I heard it
Okay.
from Andrew Schultz. Or I thought I heard it from.
Why you say that shit too?
No, Mike Baldwin's creepy, and that scares me. That he.
Mike Baldwin. I like Mike. Mike
creeps me out. I don't know.
But
I don't know. We were hung around him for a while.
No,
He only drinks coffee and Red Bull. Usually, I can't trust somebody that just drinks coffee and Red Bull.
That don't seem right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
don't
right.
seem
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just run on pure fucking energy.
I was gonna say.
Fuck that. You want to
I
pass
see him
that?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got other ones if you guys want one.
Sure.
They just throw weed in this podcast at people.
We tipping with weed out here. So ladies, at Purple Rain, remember when you see Big Vino and Drew Grizzly walk in, we tipping with J's.
Yeah.
We out here
Yes, we are.
living our best life.
All right, man. There's something that I think we should get to though.
Okay.
That's something's important. The government is back open.
The government's back over. Round of applause for that. Let me give a round of applause for
Watching it on
that.
the news at the hotel.
Let me give a round of applause.
Watching this guy talk. So dumb, but so funny. It's so funny.
I just want to say, first of all, what a time to be alive. Okay.
What a time to be
Because
alive.
first of all, McDonald's is a presidential meal. So The women can't stunt on you fellas no more when you pull up and ask for that number 6.
It's like, this is not good. This is what? Is that too good for the president, but is that good enough for you? You know what I'm saying?
It's good enough for championship players. Bitch, what Heisman you want? How many yards did you get last week? How many rush yards you got?
How do y'all live being so petty?
Well, first of all,
it's a great thing.
I live.
I don't know. A broke motherfucker will find any excuse to be like, hey.
Over here.
Yeah.
At all, look, I'm sorry, but at all times I do not have when it comes.
So you're
to
saying McDonald's is pimping?
It's kind of pimping, yeah.
Donald Trump single-handedly changed the game.
But this motherfucker's been pimping the country for the longest.
Donald Trump was the best pimps ever of all time. You got Goldie, you got Iceberg Slim, and Donald Trump. The best pimps and Pimp Don Corleone.
Motherfucker said
advisor to Snoop Dogg.
You have to throw in there, what's his name? What's his name?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair invented swag, if you really think about it.
He's been doing it. He survived the airplane crash. He got this. A plane can't take this motherfucker out.
No, but
Trump's been pimping on a whole nother level because he's the type of motherfucker that run up a tab and be like, you know what? I'm broke. You ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Peace. He still ain't showed us. He's the president, and we don't know what kind of taxes he filed in the last 10 years. What kind of shit is that? They ran at Barack and said, you aren't a U.S. citizen. You motherfucking are motherfucking. Where are you born, Barack?
Kenya.
Yeah, you from Kenya. You from Zimbabwe.
We don't take too kindly to your candy around here.
You're Muslim.
You are Muslim. You're a
taking all
Muslim.
our jobs. Nigga, you don't apply for shit, bro. I hate when you're taking all our
ain't paying no
jobs.
taxes, Mr. Trump.
Nigga,
I just want to see one tax return. I want to see what he did in 2000.
I don't care no more.
No, I do care because
Let's write it out.
No, because in 2006 I spent a lot of money at the Trump Taj Mahal. I want to see what the tax returns was looking like.
I went to the Trump Hotel a year ago. That place is lovely.
Yes, it is.
That place is in DC.
Yes.
That place is amazing.
The amenities there are
oh my
awesome.
God, I was like, I should have voted for this nigga. I
I
was
was at the Trump Taj Mahal. I had dinner at the Bengal Club. If you don't know, the Bengal Club is the fancy buffet where they give you lobsters and shit.
At a buffet.
At a buffet. I had to win a lot of poker coins to get up in that.
Ugh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I probably
Are you
won't.
guys pro-Trump right now?
I think so.
I might be.
I'm on the fence.
I might be.
I'm on the fence.
He's bringing back reasonable meals and fashionable eating.
Yo,
You motherfucker.
Exactly.
I ain't paid my taxes since 2007, so I ain't even really that mad. Look, if he can't,
Hey, why are you looking at everybody's taxes?
What's up with all this tax burden?
man.
We know what I used to do back
Shit's not
then.
illegal no more. I like him saying, "What's illegal? What's the law?
What is the
What
law?
is the law? Collusion's not even a crime. Like,
Did you see?
What is a porno
See what his
star?
campaign manager Roger?
What is sex with a porno
how you
star?
got
word?
rated?
Yeah, Trump tweeted that when his campaign manager got arrested, Roger Stone. He goes, man, who alerted CNN? Like, who's snitching on the homies out here? Who's snitching on the homies out here?
I'll tell you, snitching on the homies. Rudy Giuliani is snitching on everybody. He's dry snitching.
He's drunk. He has.
Rudy
You
Giuliani
think he's the one that's leaking everything?
He's leaking everything.
on TV because
He be
they talk
talking.
about the dirt that they have on Trump, right? Because the dirt is that he got peed on by these Russian prostitutes in Russia in the Ritz-Carlton.
He looked like
Yeah,
somebody
that
like
type of
that.
dirt.
That happened,
But
so what's
here's
the
the
point?
thing:
Yeah.
Rudy Giuliani has been on every network, and the first thing he says, they just talk about what do you think about Donald Trump's policy. Rudy Giuliani goes, "Well, you know what? Rudy Giuliani."
Giuliani. You mean Tom Giuliani? Rudy Googly.
The first thing he talks about, I don't believe Donald Trump was ever pissed on the Ritz-Carlton. That's the first thing he says. They'll ask him about.
Hold on, every interview they're like,
Dog.
so what'd you do today, Mr. Rudy Giuliani? He's like, I don't think he got pissed on.
I don't think no. He just brings that shit up out of nowhere. First of all, there's no
It's
tape of him being pissed on. I'm like,
burnt in his head.
why do you say that? It's because
He got pissed on.
He's dry snitching.
Somebody said, it's gonna be hard to defend him. You got pissed on. He's like, I don't believe that.
Oh,
showed him the tape. He's like, he didn't get pissed on. That's like the R. Kelly tape. I don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the R. Kelly tape.
Motherfucker, we know what's going on with these people. We know exactly what's going on. We know how they're living, and we still want them.
And people like getting peed on. Not me.
I don't.
But that can't be the worst thing that people.
Now, if I'm hitting it and you call it squirt, I'm all in.
Nope, not me.
If you call it squirt, I'm in there. I'll fuck with you. You appreciate squirt?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll let somebody pee on me, but I'm not opposed to it. Like if we're in the shower, then like you pee on me, like I'm gonna be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but I'm talking about specifically squirt. Do you believe in the myth of squirt?
Do you think squirt is pee?
Okay, I think they recently just discovered that most of it's piss. Yeah.
It is. That's piss.
Yeah,
It is.
It's piss. But
it's clear, so
It doesn't come out your urethra, does it? It comes out of your vagina.
It comes out your urethra.
Okay, I think it comes out of your urethra.
It's actually activated by what's called the skin.
You know what the sad part about this is that we don't know anything about the woman's vagina. We're saying there's two women here that are like, what is it again?
I know. I know.
No, but that's not your fault.
I took classes.
Yeah, you know that it gives you chlamydia. It's a true.
I took classes on the woman's vagina. Okay, I took a course in college. That was one of the first things. There's a sex course.
I took a course in life.
And what'd you learn?
I learned.
I feel like
I learned the chlamydia. I learned that women fucking come through the clitoris. It's not about fucking. When they call it the lips, it's not just about going after like the clit.
I know that.
You gotta make out with the lips.
You know I wrote a textbook for that class.
What I'm saying?
Hold on, they taught you this in the class?
Yes. This is VCU, bro. This is a very liberal school. No, like
years ago, I actually watched a video on how to eat pussy, and everything you're saying is actually 100%. Like this lady, this famous porn star, she sits with another girl, and she sits there and shows you. She goes, guys, it's like you're biting into like a piece of fruit. And she's
it's the old lady. She got
she got the black gloves on.
Old lady,
yes. And let me tell you something. That she is 100% right. You know what I'm saying? 100% right, and everything that she fucking says, like 100%. Like definitely, if you're a man out there, you should watch that video, because you'll learn so much.
I can show you texts of women call me. I'm called Headmaster. When I'm with my girls, they call me Headmaster Drew because I know how to give head.
Babe,
I got it. I got it. I'm gonna have the longest.
It's okay. I don't brag about my cunning linguistics. Okay. First of all, you don't even got the right lingo for it. It's called cunning linguistics because I'm a very cunning linguist. No, I'm a very cunning linguist. You gotta read deeper in the story to get it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a practicing vegetarian, but I don't brag on my my cunning linguist skills. I'm about to say, no, I'm fucked up. I don't brag on my cunning linguist skills.
Yeah, you're some fallacious.
I almost did. I definitely. I'm in.
I don't brag about that because that's a secret.
That's a secret.
This is the gayest thing I ever said.
Okay.
But I was talking to Javert and it made sense to me. I was like, you know what? As guys, I only had good head, like great head one time.
What?
Phenomenal head one time.
I had good head last night.
And I was thinking.
And then last week.
But was it phenomenal? Was it
amazing?
Oh, damn.
Amazing.
I've only had that.
No, I will say I did have the thought today. Literally today, I was like, yeah, man, great. Like, see, first of all, for a woman to give great head, she has to love
giving head,
sucking dick, and very rarely do you get a girl that's just like, this is my favorite thing ever. But when they do, oh my god,
that bit from last night,
yes,
where she put the whole thing in her mouth.
Soul.
Yo,
oh my god,
I'm gonna say I'm gonna need her social media. But what I was telling Javert is, you know what's fucked up? The greatest person who probably gets head is a nigga. like the greatest person.
I don't argue with that fact.
Is this nigga?
That's probably true. Well, no, they do say that women, like when a woman gets head from another woman, like they get it because most men suck at like most sex.
Yeah.
And it's actually, I truly believe that I think a lot of guys just sit there like they don't care. They just go, that's what I like.
Yeah, I'm learning every day.
Because I love them, you know? Like,
yeah, I used to think beating it up was great. No.
Oh my God. You want me to give you a move, dog? Every guy I've ever been with loves this.
Okay.
Because the most sensitive part of the moment is right at the end.
Yes.
Bro, after you fucked it like really good, just pull out and then just do this, dog. Literally, just this.
Yeah.
Just this.
Yeah.
Just that.
Just
rub it. And then for like 2 or 3 minutes, just go like that and then just go like that. Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you a secret. I'm giving you a secret. I used to do this thing.
See, most men don't do this. Most men won't talk like this.
Exactly. I used to do this thing in college.
Like we just go, I fucked her, and it's like, really, you came quick, and then you had to apologize, and she gave you another chance a few minutes later, and that's why they're better people than us. Well, then when I talk to my boy, what really happened? Fuck the shit out of her. So then all the guys are like, so I should have fucked the shit out of her. Yeah, and it's like, no.
That's a common
I literally said that on stage the other night because I have this whole bit about like the Hitachi one. Like I'm very pro women's sexuality because what I've learned is that like I have sex with a lot of women that end up being like, oh, I've never experienced that or I've never done that, and I'm like, damn, these are and I'm like, these are women that like, for instance, like the girl the other day, she's like, oh, I've had sex with a lot of people, and she goes, you're really great in bed, and I was like, that lets me know that the majority of the women that like say that, so I'm saying like the majority of people you're having sex with suck. And it's lame. And that's why a one night stand is very high risk, low yield for like a lady. She has to be really drunk or making bad decisions.
And it might suck.
Yeah, and it's gonna suck 90% of the time. 90% of the time, these guys are awful.
I used to be terrible at it, but I decided to start listening to women's bodies.
Yeah,
the body's showing you
my
everything. It's like cracking a safe if you're it's like you
gotta listen.
You listening for the tumblers to fall. Yeah.
You gotta see what you want.
And fellas, let me give you a tip.
It's not about
common mistake you're all making. When you're hitting it good and she says, I'm about to come, you try to go harder and faster. No, keep that same energy. Keep the same energy.
I know it's hard.
It's hard because you're like, oh, my God. No, keep that same energy. Focus up.
That was one of my moves.
By the way, that's a real shit.
That was my move. Is when I go down on the girl, a lot of times I might, I get unfocused. I'm thinking about, I want to make this girl come. Instead of, making her feel good.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'm just edging her. But in that instance, I realize that's really great because once you do focus up and you realize what you're doing, they go crazy. Edge them out for like 3 or 4 times. I don't know how you count that.
No, you do. You give them an edge. You don't let them come yet. You control it now.
Women love the build-up.
Oh my God.
And that's how you get squirt in your face.
Oh my God. Yeah,
that's how you get squirt in your face.
That is how you get squirt in your face.
So if you're paying attention, fellas, if you're looking for a little squirt, it's confirmed. That's about 85% urine, and you can get that directly.
It's sterile.
It's sterile. Yeah, it's sterile. Probably good for your face. Clear up that breakout. You need to just do it.
Yeah, but you guys know that squirting is piss, right?
I have never done it, so I don't know.
Agreed.
But okay, because I've been squirted on a couple times. Same question to ask them. Go pee right now.
I didn't wash my sheets for weeks because I was so proud.
No. It leaves
no.
It doesn't leave something.
I did that.
You guys are fucking it's pee. It's fucking pee.
Man, just flip it.
And every time I ask him, you gotta pee right now. When it happened twice, what am I gonna do? There's 2 sides to a bed, nigga. What am I gonna do?
Febreze.
I got a new bed.
No, you Febreze it and flip it again.
Yeah, you get that like
feeling
right.
You know what I did? I got the pet shampoo. You know what?
Yeah.
When dogs pee on the carpet.
Go get the vacuum.
I got the pet shampoo and try to squirt that shit out.
That was wise.
Dude, I didn't.
I let that shit soak in.
I'm not down.
First of all, that's how my beard got so luscious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I squirt it on and I let that shit sit there like fucking plant food. You lay back and you just absorb it for a second. Like,
ew, you gross.
You just let it hit you. It's
so
no
gross.
shame in my game. Look, that's the reason I'm a happy man today. Because I do what I feels when I feels it. Okay, you got to. Look, that's how I ended up having sex in the park and finding out that was my thing. Like, I like sex in park sex. Oh, park sex. I used to travel with a blanket in the trunk just so that like, if it got freaky on the jungle gym, you didn't scrape your knees on nothing. I like that shit. That's my shit.
Do you think it's your childhood? Was that like your first sexual like encounter?
No. It actually started. It actually started in Vailsburg Park in Newark, New Jersey.
Wow. Shout out.
If anybody knows the neighborhoods of Newark, New Jersey, Vailsburg Park is like an open field park. There's like no corner cut. Like,
how old are you when this is happening?
I was like 16.
You're out there 16 having park sex.
Park sex. Well, I grew up in a wild neighborhood. I'm not sure if you're. Are you familiar with New Jersey?
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so you
park sex.
Yeah.
I got my first blowjob. I
fingered a girl when I was like 12 in the park. Yeah, the parks are that. Yeah, that's what you guys think.
That might be a black thing.
We were over sex. I'm not
all
gonna
about adventurous sex, but like.
That's what, I was doing.
I don't know about. Listen, I have this fear of getting caught like in public, like I don't pee in public and shit like that, because then
in certain places it's a fraud.
Well, no, like in some places you'll get arrested for it, and then you'll have to register as a sex offender, and then you'll never be able to explain to somebody I was just peeing. They're gonna be like, shut the fuck up, no, you weren't fucking little kids.
Yeah, like that's what they always.
Dude, I'd rather hold it in. Yeah,
you gotta watch
that yesterday. I literally stopped. And was just like, I peed in like
let's say if you're accidentally in like a school zone and you like whip your dick out.
Yeah, you're a sex offender.
You're a sex offender, dog. Like that's why I try not to like.
I peed. I went to a rest stop. And I didn't even go to the bathroom. I got out of my car and just peed.
Yeah, they could have pulled you and gave you an indecent exposure.
Oh my god.
You got your dick out, man. Look, they're scared of dicks. Yeah. And then you get the memo, me too, brother. They're scared of dicks. Like, dicks are on ban. Like, you have to have 4 written documents saying that you're allowed dick nowadays.
Oh yeah, like anytime I sleep with a girl, I always like, are you okay with this?
Yes.
Yeah, are you like several times? Yeah. Hey,
good.
Listen, like my favorite was Charlemagne the God said, he goes, you know what I do? He goes, I make them untie my belt buckle, and then because I know I have my hands up the whole time. I was accosted. Yes. I was accosted. Yeah, and it just happened, you know. D-Ray has that, but I'd love to pull that move.
D-Ray has an awesome bit if you ever watch it. He just, said he makes the bitch walk to the dick like a dick DUI. You gotta walk a straight line to the dick. I sit back, I'm there, and you gotta walk a straight line.
Stand 10 feet that way.
Yeah.
Walk towards me. If you stumble along the way, you out, bitch.
Look, real talk. Look, I try to sober him up before I even take him home. I'm like, you want a sandwich or something?
Yeah.
You need some coffee? We're gonna get into some adult activity before.
Last night, I made that girl sign the NDA and I took her cell phone. I'm like, no pictures in here.
No, I've been to parties like that, and if not for the NDA, I would tell you.
Drake does that, and like all these motherfuckers, like they take everyone's cell phone.
Motherfucking you can't. I heard Trey Songz has a show me.
Yeah, rolling to the lefty line.
Son,
she took her phone.
Son, Trey Songz has the whole safe when he has a party at his house. Yep. You put your phone.
I heard R. Kelly parties are like that. So
R. Kelly's just bars. There's nothing. There's no Wi-Fi.
But can I just say,
outside,
he is a monster. Okay.
We've already expressed our feelings on R. Kelly. But you do get to keep one R. Kelly song because he was a.
I Believe I Can Fly. I made Space Jam.
Space Jam was my shit when I was a kid.
If I can't watch Space Jam, then I don't want to be a part of this world.
No, I feel you.
What?
And I've already expressed that. Mine is I wish because I was going through a lot of real shit back then, and when he said roll through the hood, just stop by to say what's up. I understand that.
You know what? I will say my favorite part of that documentary, and I shouldn't say it like that, but my favorite part was when his brother explained how he wrote "I Believe I Can Fly." He said he was just watching Jordan. Like play, he was like, he just watched him play basketball. He's like, damn, fly. And then he was just like, I believe I can fly. I was like, damn, just like that. He wrote one of the greatest songs ever.
Just watching, and the thing about just hanging out with Michael Jordan.
I mean, that's what you do.
Inspired just to write one of the.
That's what I tell comedians. Like when you see comedians doing great things on stage and they're telling you stories, these stories, the best ones are real. The best ones are just, okay, yes, we've embellished a little bit, but this is a God-honest truth. And this story...
As long as it's based in truth, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Exactly.
Like as long as, like, I have a bit, in my act that, like, I have to say my parents, because if I tell you the real story, it's just gonna take away from the joke. Like, because the real story is that my ex-girlfriend's mom told me this shit. Like one day she was just like, I want to tell you something, Franco. And I was like, all right. But like when I would do it on stage and I would say that like some other lady told me this, it didn't connect. So like, but there was something there. So then I just used that idea, and I was just like, if I just say my parents, so then like, you know, it ends up working out way better, and you end up connecting with people, and there's still a basis of truth to that, you know.
See, I've been having stories I be wanting to tell people, but I don't think they're ready for it, because I have a really funny story of how one of my best Thanksgiving memories, like just a holiday memory.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
One of the greatest, one of the greatest things I've ever heard about when it comes to stories is that this lady was interviewing this other person. I told her this the other day because she was like, I want to come. Laura, who's sitting here, she's like, I want to tell stories and stuff like that. Like that's the type of comedy that I like Mike Birbiglia and all this stuff. And we started talking, and this is the best advice I ever got. Is that this girl did like a This Is Not Happening, and she talks about coming home and having to shit in a piece of Tupperware. Okay, in the middle of the kitchen, and the person who's interviewing her in this article asked her. He goes, "I've never shit in a piece of Tupperware, but why am I laughing? And how can you make that relate to me?" And she goes, "Well, it's a feeling. We've all had the feeling of when you come home and you have to take a shit. Now, we've all had the thought that maybe I could like, I remember the other day, like, I came home and, like, we had one bathroom in my house in Chicago, and I had to shit, and when I come home, like, someone's in the shower, and I hear music, and I'm like, oh my god, and I just looked at the trash can, I'm like, if worst comes to worst, you know what I mean? But you don't do it, you know what I mean? But she did it, but she goes, no, but then she goes, that feeling of doing that, because he goes, how do you make it relate to me, but I've never shit in a piece of Tupperware? He said the feeling. So, like, what I was going to ask you right now is, like, this story that you're about to tell me, what's the feeling that it gives you? And I think that's how it's a great way to approach it.
The feeling that it gives me is winning even when I'm losing. Because I'm going to break down the story. This is why I'm winning even when I'm losing. I get arrested. It's a Thanksgiving, like approaching Thanksgiving, and I know I'm not going to see the judge no time soon. But my man is a CEO.
What are you getting arrested for?
Drugs, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They always got a little something on. And the crazy part is, this is the funniest parts about a lot of my arrests with drugs. They caught me after the real shit was gone. Like I done sold XYZ amount of pounds, and then you catch me with a half ounce. Those be the most annoying bumps. You know what I'm saying? You're like, fuck, well, that was dumb. But you're not even worried about it because you know you're going to take care of it. But no, I get bumped. I'm in the jail cell. I'm in Essex County Correctional Facility. My man is there. He's the CO. And I see him. I'm like, yo. And I hit the door. And he sees me. He like, what you doing? Like, he gave me what you doing? Well, y'all got me. So help a brother out. So he put me up with the trustee. Told the trustee to feed me good. Trustee became my man. Like, if you don't know what a trustee is in a jail cell, it's the person who has the freedom to move about the jail and do what needs to be done because they ain't hiring no employees there. You got slave labor. Yeah. So, motherfucking, the trustee, you holler at him when you need to get phone time, if you need some food, he got access to the commissary, he can move around more freely. I get with the trustee, now this is Thanksgiving, me and my bunkie, we in there just chilling. He brings us all the turkey meat, lathered in gravy, and a loaf of bread. Like, we're eating good. Then he turns the TV towards our cell. So now we're watching. Now, we got to stand by the door to watch the TV, but it beats the hell out of sitting in here 8 hours with nothing to do.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, and that's why one of my best Thanksgiving memories is the time I got to, in the Essex County Correctional Facility, eat extra turkey and watch TV on Thanksgiving. And I'm winning even though I'm losing, because I shouldn't be in this position, but I'm winning. And that's how I carry life. But I'm trying to get people to relate to that, but what happens when I tell people that, they're like, oh.
No, it needs an ending.
No, but that's how people come to me all the time. They're like, Oh, that's so sad. Like, but I'm like, I was good.
That's the same thing you gave me advice about. I have a story about how I walked into the wrong person's house.
But you got a whole fucking
I gotta figure that out. But I'm like,
I told you.
You're right. It's like people go through that. People have that same feeling, and people want to relate to what you're saying.
He writes a bit about going into a wrong house. I'm not gonna spoil it. You need to come out and see Drew Grizzly.
I'm still working on it.
He's working on it, but it's fucking a tight bit. Boys next up. I keep telling you. But motherfucking.
I don't know how. If you got something that Grizzly funny about him, you guys probably would have thought that or something.
Look, Tiffany Haddish took an L on stage too. Don't worry about it. We all take an L.
The best of us. This never really happened.
No, that never happened. Oh my god.
But no, motherfucking, I'm telling you the story's genius because I did some shit like that walking into. I was going to sell some weed to somebody and my man pulled up. He tells me what kind of car he's in. He's like, blue Honda. And I see a blue Honda sitting on the corner and somebody's there. I'm not even really paying attention to who's in it. And so I just open the door. If the door's open, I jump in and it's a white woman. And she's like, I don't know you. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I just got the fuck up out of here.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm sitting there, I'm completely
That
dirty.
lady has the wildest story. She's like,
Big black guy just jumped in my car today. I was almost carjacked in Newark. I got away with my life. He tried to rape me. He grabbed at me. It was crazy.
I scared him off though. I stood up though.
No, not beside.
No, sir.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
And motherfucking that, but he has a story that's like 10 times greater than that. And fucking, it's so much shit that's added to.
That's a funny story.
Like, man, fucking, man.
But that's a relatable thing, especially for black guys to go through. We never want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You get in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hold on, I have to give him the disclaimer. At the wrong place and the wrong time means on the other end of this accusational point by a white woman. Yep. That's the wrong place and the wrong time. Whenever a brother's on the end of that finger, it's over. It's a problem. It's a problem.
He did it. You just killed me, woman.
That shit was stronger than a bullet.
It was funny. I had a friend of mine that worked at a restaurant with me, and years ago, and she's sitting outside on like a patio of like a restaurant that like there's a sidewalk, and she's sitting down with her cell phone. At the time is when you could steal iPhones from people, and it was like a big thing to steal an iPhone and like resell it or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And she has her iPhone on the table, and she goes to grab her purse, and some guy walks by, grabs it, and starts running off. She starts chasing him, right? And then he cuts into this fucking alley, and then there's a car waiting for him there, and boom, he dips out, right? And when she goes to tell the cops that like, you know, whatever happened to her, she's like, I don't know, I really didn't see, man. Like, I think he was black or whatever. And like, I was like, and then she goes, later, come to find out that it was a white guy in a hoodie. And she was like, I felt so fucked up because it's crazy. And I was like, and that's, I was like, could you imagine how many people were just, like I said, wrong place, wrong time.
Other than that finger.
Yeah.
And you was
That's
fucked.
it right there.
That was it. Your life was over.
Yeah, it was like, hell.
Yo, I just came from the store.
I just got here. You ever had that look like I just got here?
got Skittles. Nigga, I got, what the fuck? I was just going to the store.
That shit kills me.
Over here.
You seen the baby?
But then it makes me think: is it because of like, for instance, like this, because it happened so fast?
No, it's learned behavior. It's learned behavior.
Now we're
you see the baby?
Mexicans.
No,
did
did you
get
see?
off of Mexicans?
Did you see the baby? Did you see the baby? The meme of the baby. And the baby,
Smoking weed?
No. The baby had a little white girl. She had just ate all the chocolate cake or some shit, like the cookies.
And she
shit.
blamed it on
and
somebody black.
And she's like, it was a black man.
Yes. Oh.
And she was like, and the
mama
little bitch still got chocolate on her face. She's like, it was a black man. No bullshit. He's like, he broke and he ate all the cookies. And it was a black man.
The mom,
that's crazy.
I'm like,
yo. Speaking of cookies.
We got snacks. I just rocked at the Spartica Foundation Freedom Gala.
Look at that.
And they had some banging food stuffs. I want to shout out Jimmy Partica.
Oh, my
I'm gonna be at the fight February 1st. I'm gonna get me a front row seat. We out there. We gonna be front row watching this MMA. It's gonna be some guy. Yo, you know what I just found out?
My shirt.
You know what I just found out? Remember the kid with the red hair? The red hair at the Clash last. Oh, you left. Oh, fuck. You didn't see it. But there was a kid who rocked out on the stage. I'm not going to tell you his name because he might change it for the next class, so I don't want to be wrong and say it now. But he's a fighter. He's an MMA fighter. He's going to be fighting February 1st. He did the Clash of the Comics last month, and he quite frankly, he shocked a lot of comedians. He pulled it out of that. It started rough for him, and then something clicked in him, and he said, I will not lose. And he salvaged the set. So I like to see new faces come out and stir shit up. So he came out. I saw him tonight at the Foundation Gala, and he's gonna be fighting February 1st at the Ted Constant Center out at ODU. So we're gonna be out there. I think it's Friday night at 10 p.m. February 1st, man. We out there. We got the tickets already. They're already there, man. We're good. So we in the building for that. But yeah, they had some treats there, y'all. And I salute to all the Marines, all the Navy. I mean, they had a moment there where they brought out every Coast Guard. They brought out the JORTC. They fired rifles in the air. It was fucking crazy. And then they just said, "You're troops of the United States of America." And my dick got hard. I almost said, you know what? Fuck Kaepernick. But I didn't say that. I still fuck with Kaepernick.
What?
And I still fuck with the armed services. But
what?
The whole shit was wild.
Jesus back. I can't believe it.
I don't even believe in Jesus. I don't even know. Have you watched Trigger Warning with motherfucking...
Yeah. Is it good?
It is fucking awesome.
Really?
It's fucking awesome.
It's not like a reality TV show, right?
It's somewhat reality. It's like a docuseries.
He's doing like a Sauce and Baron Conan kind of.
No, he's doing some real shit.
Okay.
He's just people are not. Some people take it as shock and all, but it makes you think. He has a moment on there where he does living in a totally black economy, meaning he can only eat, sleep, own things that are black owned, like buy groceries and shit that are black, and he finds himself with nowhere to sleep and no food to eat at one point because there are no black owned businesses where he is.
On a park bench.
On a park bench just sleeping because he can't find anything in the black economy.
It's so good.
Damn. They used to have a whole black city.
Yeah, he was talking about that Black Wall Street. Yeah,
and then they burned it down.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They burned it
down.
This place is flagrant, man.
But the brother is talking some great radical ideas. I really support it. Not so much that I want to see changes made, because I do want to see changes made, but I'm in favor of anything that makes you think. That makes you say, I don't like being fed the information and expected to keep it and without, fact checking some
you
things.
You moved to Africa with me. I'm gonna die in Africa.
Alright, so in checking into Africa, I read that they got shit there that will bite you and kill you, so I don't really want to live there.
They got a nice place. They got Ethiopia.
I want to go everywhere in the world. But
I'll see it.
Places because you gotta get like so many shots.
Yeah, you gotta get vaccinated, bro.
Yeah, because the white man.
And you keep getting chlamydia, they might not even let you in.
Yeah, and even then, dude, malaria will just kill you anyways.
Malaria is real. I'll be an American. I can afford good doctors.
No, it's not like that.
It's not about that.
This shit hit fast out there. You get bit by a mosquito in the Congo and got 36 hours.
I'm worried about the mosquito.
Yeah, you got 36 hours after the mosquito bite you.
I'll bring off.
No, they immune to that shit.
They immune to off?
They don't
immune to off?
Fuck about mosquitoes around here don't give a fuck about off.
You're right though.
Mosquitoes around here will suck you through a layer of jeans.
You know what? I'm gonna take that chance because I feel like that's
no. We can visit. I'm just not living there.
No. That's see again. That's not black-owned media telling you that.
Look, I can
Who's that? Who's that? White-owned media telling you.
First of all,
don't go to Africa.
First of all, my country of escape is Belize. Okay? I'm going to Belize because Belize is an American-speaking. I'd say American. Look, y'all done gentrified my vocabulary. It's an English-speaking country.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I can own some farmland down there, grow me some nice vegetables. It's in a nice temperate climate. Okay. And I can just chill. It's good enough. I can move either way. I can move Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. I could be anywhere in the world from there real quick.
Where'd you go? If you're not gonna die in America, where would you
I'm originally from Honduras, which is like Central America.
You don't want to go back to Honduras.
Well, my family's pretty well off over there.
Okay, I was gonna say for some reason I don't know.
No, Honduras. If you got money, you're good.
If you got
money,
you're good.
Thing. In these places, if you have money, and real talk, money starts at like 50,000. If you got like 50, 60,000, you can be good. Like I remember at one point, like 20,000 was a millionaire in Jamaica.
Like $100, $200 a month gets you like a maid.
Yeah, it's real.
I lived with a maid like when I was a kid. Most of my life.
Money will go way further, and then if I get a farm,
why did they come to America? Why did
because
you walk into most of my family members' house, I just go, "Yo, give me a glass of water." Someone brings it to me.
What?
Yeah, we have living maids and shit.
Why did you leave Honduras?
Because I don't want to live like that.
I want to live like that.
He Prince Hakeem of Honduras. He wanted to see the world. He had to come to so much power. He had to so much
my
world.
family's wealthy. My immediate family, like my mom and my dad, they're not wealthy. But like my family from my dad's side, like they're like really wealthy.
I'm going to Honduras, man.
It's nice.
That's exactly where I'm going.
It's fucking nice.
I'm gonna die in Africa though, but
you gonna die in Africa?
I decided, I'm gonna die in Africa.
You know, you could be like Alan Quartermain, and Africa will never let you die. If they bury you in the ground in Africa, you'll come back to life.
That's what I'm hoping.
That's what you're hoping.
If that happens in Africa and Australia. It happened with the clever men. I know they can do some. I know they can do some shit. I don't even know those niggas are Homo sapiens. Not nothing against the indigenous people. But I saw that movie Clever Man. I'm like, these niggas is different. Like, they just look different.
I think I'm past wanting to live forever. If the vampires didn't come and bring me to their side by now, I don't want to be like, if I get any older than this has to go.
Would you be a vampire?
I wouldn't mind living forever. It's pretty dope.
I
need to look like this though. I need to be this young.
You gotta look the same. Yeah, I would definitely be a vampire who hunts other vampires. I don't know why I want that smoke.
No, I wouldn't.
But I feel like I'll be the
I
good
want my own
vampire.
business, man.
Yeah, nah.
I'll be on
that True Blood vampire. Like, I don't have to kill you to eat. Like, I could just drink and then send you in the trans. Look, take some vitamin B, nigga.
Hey, take some pineapple on that shit.
Yeah. Start introducing almonds into your diet. You know what I'm saying? Eat more yogurt.
I don't know if you had to pick, because it's always been like the vampire and the werewolf. You know what I mean? Like that's the motif.
I don't want to be hairy.
Would not want to be?
I might want to.
You had to be like a vampire that had to kill people.
Now is this the werewolf that is still kind of mannish werewolf?
Better.
Is it like man-liking werewolf, or is it like True Blood where they turn into an actual wolf?
No, that's what the werewolf thing is.
I don't know, because I don't know if it is the liking.
No, because werewolf is like turn into an actual wolf.
I would rather turn into an actual wolf, because I know an actual wolf is not really going to eat people. It's going to be harder for a wolf to eat
What's that movie, the Twilight movie? What's it, Team whatever? What is his name?
Team Jacob.
Yeah, Twilight.
I was Team Jacob.
You Team Jacob?
Those are big.
I was Team Edward, because they put a new spin on in the sun.
No, I was like, those are big ass women.
Yeah, we was about to fight.
That's the real question. Is it Team Jacob or Team Edward?
It's Team Edward, bro.
It's Team Jacob. You see the wolves, bro?
It's Team Edward, bro.
The wolves were Diesel. I was like,
son,
damn,
did you see the glow nigga? The nigga had sparkles. Like, he didn't die in the sun. He was just magnificent.
That was my first joke ever in high school. I was like, I don't know if I'm Team Edward or Team Jacob, because like Jacob has the puppies, but Edward got the sparkles, and I don't know if I'm a puppy sparkles.
And I'm motherfucking, and I can only die by you ripping off my head, and it's gonna be hard to rip off my head.
But bro, you can do it with the fucking wolf mouth.
Yeah, but I can also grab a wolf and break a neck.
Nigga,
Team Edward.
Not dog.
We need you all on the side.
You trying to fight a dog?
Out
you trying to fight a dog?
Yeah,
hard, bro.
I will break a dog's neck.
That should, yeah.
No, Mike Vick. Let me stop saying that. No Peter problem.
I said that.
That's just in Team Edward
headquarters.
I would break it. I thought about, like, if a dog would fight me, I do feel like I could just slap.
And that's why Edward will win every time.
I don't know, man. Some dogs, when they latch onto you,
they got you.
Yeah, like a pit bull. That's just not letting go.
You gotta give them their arm. You gotta give them your arm. You can't get. Cause I saw a movie where people just giving him his neck. I was like, no.
No, you let the dog will rip your shit out.
Yeah, I was like, No, you gotta give him the arm, but
let us know out there at ComedicTherapyLife at gmail.com. I need you to tell me if you're Team Edward or Team Jacob.
So
my people need to hear this.
This Red Rosé got y'all all sorts of turned up because we started with a whole sex conversation and now we've gone into
Team Edward and Team Jacob
to young adult fiction.
Don't get
romance.
Don't get
if I really had to pick, I'd be a zombie. I've always said I'm a biter, not a fighter. I would if zombie apocalypse happens,
I wouldn't want to be a zombie.
I'd fight a zombie. You know, I do.
You're just one of the many.
But I'm not gonna be one of the people who'd be like, clap. If I'm shoot me, I'm gonna be like, nah, let me turn into a zombie, cause then I'm sorry, I'm gonna start eating people. I'm gonna live that life.
Eat me.
I don't want to eat you, but I have to.
Man,
a really interesting aspect of the zombie.
Cause I want to see cause maybe I don't lose my entire self.
Here's the thing, you will.
Right.
That's the whole point of being a zombie.
No, Zombieland was different.
Yeah, remember when the zombies they could see something? Oh, what we got here?
Yeah, it's Laffy Taffies, it's motherfucking Airheads.
Oh, he took the last of the airhead thing.
No, he didn't. Bing bang. Had something to cut. And that's how we keep it 100 around here in Vino Veritas.
Wild.
We keep it 100.
Oh my God!
All we do is good times, baby. Candy showers. That's what I used to tell him when I was pimping. Candy showers, baby. Every night it'll be Friday. Let's do it.
Oh my God!
That was great. That was amazing. Thank you for having me.
Man, so where you at next in the tour, man? Tell us more.
We're going to Plano, Fort Worth, and Dallas. At the Hyenas Comedy Club. Those 3 Hyenas Comedy Clubs.
Okay.
And then we're in Kansas City.
Oh, that's my hometown.
Kansas City, Des Moines, what's the other one? Omaha, Nebraska, Appleton, Wisconsin, the Zanies in Nashville, Stand Up Live in Birmingham, Alabama. Alright,
Another one.
In Huntsville, Alabama.
Another one.
He's all over the place.
Everywhere.
He's doing it. He's the founder of this tour.
Fresh Drunk Stone.
Fresh Drunk Stone. Or Fresh Drunk Stone. I keep throwing the and in there. Because I love to separate being high. Because I do it, I'm high all the time.
It's just Fresh Drunk Stone. It's everything you want to be.
Stone.
Come and check out our show.
Great show.
Wherever you're at, you can look us up on Facebook.
They're gonna be everywhere. They're literally gonna be everywhere, guys. They have like 47 shows.
Get at me before I'm famous, bitch.
Remember you saw him on Vino Veritas.
Yes.
Because that's what we doing now. Hopefully one day we'll get on the tour. He got to open up for the tour. I'm waiting for my shot at it. And I just want to just live that road life.
All right.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
I'm tired already, though. I took this niggas an hour and a half. I'm tired.
I've always said this. It's exhausting doing dope shit.
Yeah. It's exhausting doing dope shit.
What you thought the price for doing dope shit was?
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion's gonna be long nights, early mornings. But you know what? We built for this shit. Y'all don't even know. It's like fucking 3 in the morning now.
What would you rather be
It's
doing?
3 in the morning. Motherfuckers have done shows. We chilled at the bar. Motherfucking had drinks. We out here fucking.
Met up with hookers.
We met up with hookers.
He met up with hookers.
He met up with hookers. He met up with hookers. I did a show.
I met up with hookers.
Shout out to the Spartacus piece, Spartacus Freedom Gala. That shit was dope, man. I love all that shit. I got to go right before they introduced like the fighter of the year, the knockout of the year.
Yeah.
Crowd was fucking awesome, man.
That's
like
awesome.
People gave me that good energy. Fucking, we got a date on the Quality of Comedy series. My man Quincy Carr, we're back at it. The Quality Comedy series, Dave and Buster. Date is February 28th. That's a Thursday, people. So get at me for tickets. ComedicTherapyLife at gmail.com. Or just holler at me in the streets. Holler at me on Vino Veritas 973 on Instagram. Vino Baker on Facebook. I'm delivering tickets personally just because I want y'all to be in the building. Because we're going to have a lot of fun. Motherfucking, I can't curse. I need to start practicing that now, huh? Damn.
Say that.
No, you can keep cursing. I don't give a fuck.
And I'll be in Portland February 7th through 20th.
Word.
At the Helium Club for I don't know what date, but I'll be there, and I'll also be doing a show with Jack Silverman and Joe Rosenberg, whatever your name is. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it right now. But I'll be at Helium through 7th through the 20th. I don't know what day, but just find me in Portland. And yeah, that's all.
Shout out to all the Virginia Beach comics that I met on this run. You guys were amazing. The hospitality's been amazing. Thank you so much. I'll get to your friend requests on Facebook. I woke up to a whole bunch of shit. It's been a lot of love from you guys. Thank you so much.
Man, it's been a pleasure having you, man. The show was wonderful.
Oh, yeah,
thank you for stopping through the hot dog money. Thank you for taking my homie with you on the road. Gave him a taste of that real life. Now he's turned up. He's ready now. I couldn't get him to plug shit before for himself. Now he's plugging shit. He's coming on Vino Veritas. I told you, New Year, same old V with the same old bullshit, y'all. We gonna see y'all on the next episode. I don't even know who's coming through next. Just stay tuned. Keep subscribing. Like, share, all that good shit. Vino's Veritas. DJ Practice. DJ Practice on the ones and twos. Holla at her for your party needs. She turned it up at the motherfucking nursing home last week.
Give up a Laura Batty. She's asleep.
Yeah, Laura fell out on us. It's cool. It's cool. We out here though. It's always a good time at Vino's Veritas.
How much of this can we afford? I don't know.